Can somebody please explain to me why the hell Chaz is still here, y'all? Why in the hell is Chaz still here? And honestly, I'm side-eyeing Patrice. Something going on. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know if she's a bird or if she's trying to play to win. I can't tell, but I'm side-eyeing her. I got my good eye on the girl, okay? Quiet as it's kept, all these people need to just go home, okay? All of y'all need to go home. After watching this episode, I said, did y'all vet any of these people? Did y'all vet any of these folks? Okay? Anyway, hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle and this is the Belle Perspective. I talk about books, TV, movies, all kinds of things on this channel, so go ahead and subscribe. All right, let's get into the mess. Okay, so this is Ready to Love, season 9, episode 11, Family Ties. Y'all, we're getting close to the end. I'm ready for the reunion. That's really where all of the real information comes out. So I'm excited to see what the reunion is giving because I'm ready for the season to kind of wrap up. Wrap this up here, okay? Anyway, the ladies have the power. And y'all, did y'all see Mika in that purple dress? I said, come on, Mika girl. Come on, Mika girl. Mika, baby, that body, yaddy, down. Do you hear me? Body down. And I'm not mad at it. Anyway, so the women have the power. They meet with Tommy to talk about what this new phase is, whatever. You know how Tommy had to talk to them and tell them what the assignment is for the week. He tells them that they're going to be meeting a family. I do not like meeting family, okay? And I say in the context of this show, they haven't even decided whether they want to date these people or not, but you having them meet family, I just think that is not appropriate. I can see meeting friends, fine, but family, I don't think that that's necessary. I don't think that that's practical, but this is part of the show, okay? So the first couple we see is Mika and Justin. Mika invites her father. I think this is the first time that I've seen an actual dad on the show. So it was refreshing. When I tell you Mika dad Bill is the exact same person as Mika, very straight face, stoic. You can't see nothing. You can't tell. It's very hard to read. Like, sir, are you okay over there? He seemed like a nice man, but he is very stoic, okay? Very hard to read. And so as we're watching him meet Justin, I was trying to figure out, did he like him? What was his take on Justin? I don't know. He's very reserved. You can tell he's kind of like, I don't know this man, and let me wait to see what Justin give him before I even try to like warm up to him. That's kind of the vibe that I got from him. My biggest takeaway from this interaction, I would say, is that I don't know if Justin is really truly ready to transition from being a single man to a whole ready-made family. That's a huge transition, okay? So, and that's Mika's concern. She was saying, well, I don't know if he's going to be able to, I don't know what that transition is going to look like for him. He's been single for a very long time, living on his own. He's an introvert. He likes to have his time to himself. I don't know, once he transitions into being in a relationship and then she has 2 children on top of that, how he's going to really kind of acclimate to that type of change. And I agree. Now we see Chaz going to meet with Vanessa. Girl, why the hell is Chaz still here? I kept saying that through this whole entire episode. Girl, why the hell is Chaz ass still here? Can somebody please tell me why? Okay. Vanessa has him meeting her sister who flew in from out of town, and sister is on it. Okay, I said, come on, sister. Sister already was on it, was asking the right questions. Sister wasn't being hostile. Sister wasn't being rude. She was just asking the right questions. Chaz ain't like that shit. Okay, Chaz he was stumbling, fumbling, and bumbling. Okay. He says that he has a connection with 10 out of the 11 women. Nigga, it's only 10 women. So you mean to tell me you have a connection with all 10 of these women? Nigga, these women ain't even here. It's only 4 left. And you still talking about you got a connection. And then the quote unquote connection that you have with Patrice literally just started. He playing games. And I don't understand why Vanessa, somebody said, and we'll see it again in the next scene later on in the episode. Somebody in my comments, because we went live and we talked a little bit about the show. Somebody said that her and Chaz did the grown up, y'all. I feel like they did the grown up because there's no other way. There's no other explanation as to why in the hell Vanessa would still be interested in Chaz after the shenanigans he pulled at the damn lake house. I don't understand. I really don't. Okay. Anyway, sister says that she thinks that Chaz is manipulative. Honestly, she's absolutely right. We talked about it last week when he was in there playing in Rashina face. I said this nigga is manipulative. He wants to make you feel like a certain way, but he's not all the way in, right? He wants you to be vested, but he's not fully vested. And my biggest problem, and this is something that just nags me to my core, it's when we point out things about guys and we say, oh no, he's manipulative, or oh no, he's a liar, or such and such. And then we follow up and we're like, oh, but he's a good guy. No, he is not. You have not listed any good qualities about this man. Why are you still rushing to try to protect him and make him seem like he's a good guy? He's not. You just said he was manipulative, and you're absolutely right. And sister said, listen, I think you're more into him than he's into you. She's absolutely right. Vanessa, he is not giving you what you need. And the thing about it is, it's like women often, we've often been taught to expect less from men and make excuses. We're also taught to kind of ignore that inner voice that tells us what's really going on. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like we were socialized to go against what we really know on the inside. And I really hate that for us. So Patrice is introducing her mother and brother to Chaz. And honestly, between the two, so Patrice is introducing her mother and brother to Chaz and Alonzo to her brother. Okay. And I wonder why the difference. I wonder if it was scheduling or not. I don't know. Anyway, when you're looking at the grand scheme, if you're comparing Chaz to Alonzo, it's easy to pick Chaz. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's a given. Okay. That's not an even match. Okay. So the fact that the match wasn't even, to me, feels like, girl, you setting yourself up. You're here to just win because you don't care about how what the details are, or you really are a bird and you think Chaz would be a good husband. Anyway, I'm still trying to figure out. I'm really trying to figure it out. Chaz says when he is with his woman, when he's focusing on his woman. I said, Chaz, how in the hell is that even possible when your ass can't even focus now? Okay, like what are you talking about, child? Anyway, I think the brother asked Alonzo if he had any other connections, and Alonzo was like, nope. Patrice has been my only connection. I said, yeah, because don't nobody else want you, Alonzo. Don't nobody else want your ass. That's why. Okay. He then, brother asks about Alonzo's family. Dad growing up, what was it like growing up with you? Were you in a single parent home, etc.? Alonzo tells this very disturbing story. He says it, and the way that Patrice and her brother handled it was so casual, so lackadaisical. I was just like, oh my God. It was so cringy to me. Alonzo tells a story about how he never got used to saying the name dad, right? And I'm thinking, boy, you was never allowed to call that man dad. That's what it was. Not that you didn't get used to it. You weren't allowed. He says that he had a stepdad and he accidentally slipped and called the stepdad dad. And the stepdad said, boy, don't you ever call me that again. First of all, I don't want to judge your mama, but I'm judging your mama because she ain't shit. Why the hell would she marry a man who doesn't accept her children? Okay, 1. 2, sir, have you dealt with that? Because that's major. Because if he's treating you like that, what else is he doing to you at home? That sounds like some red flags to me, and you need to be dealing with those things, right? And I feel like Alonzo has created this persona, this laughy, jokey, goofy kind of persona, to not deal with the issues that he has and that he's faced in his life. Anyway, I'm not a psychiatrist, so I'm not trying to go there, but the way they just casually glossed over that, I was like, that's major. Okay, that's huge, y'all. That's huge. Okay, so brother also asked Alonzo about, what do you want to do with my sister? What are your plans? Would you get a house? Would you get an apartment? What do you think? Alonzo says, we'll just go with the flow. If you want to get a house, let's get a house. What you mean? Nigga, the process for getting a house is not lackadaisical like that. You have to, it's a commitment. What are you talking about? I said, Alonzo is not, and Patrice knows this as well. And so maybe that's the reason why she's trying to hedge her bet with Chaz, but Chaz ain't it neither. And Patrice seems like she's smart enough to know Chaz isn't it either. But I think that she just needs somebody that she can walk across the bridge with, if that makes any sense. Anyway. I'm not understanding. Anyway, going back to Chaz with Patrice's mom and the brother again, I just felt like it was such an easy shot, right? It was an uneven playing field. Clearly, Chaz would be the choice between Alonzo and Chaz, right? Like that's easy. But again, you're not anyway. I've already y'all know how I can get on my soapbox, but anyway. So Chaz says the brother and the mom asked Chaz, do you have any other connections? He says, yes, I have another connection with Vanessa, another woman. And the way he started going in on Vanessa, I had some issues at the lake house, and Vanessa, I was met with judgment instead of understanding. And, she was there to understand me, and, her praying with me was so powerful. And that's one thing that I've never done with Vanessa. I've never prayed with her. So, he is manipulating the situation. He knows that these people are super religious. And child, if you hear anything about Bible, you quote a Bible scripture, baby, they running with it. Don't even care what it look like. They don't care what else is going on. As long as you quoting a Bible scripture and you halfway decent looking and got a little business about yourself, they with it. I said, child, your people did not vet at all. It was so easy. It was like taking candy from a baby to me. That's literally what this whole scenario looked like. I said, Chaz is over here taking candy from a baby. It's nothing. This is nothing. This is water for him. Okay. Anyway, brother says after Chaz leaves, brother says that he thinks that he sees a lot of himself in Alonzo, and he not marriage material, so he know Alonzo ain't. He's got a little bit of a concern about Chaz and the family relationship. But other than that, he thinks Chaz is the better fit. Of course you do. Again, this is like taking candy from a baby. Maya and Laron, just when I was over there defending your ass last week, just when I was defending you, saying that he was a friend. Would I ever date him? Hell no. Would I be friends with him? Cool. Yes. Laron is over there calling Maya out her name, calling her bitches. That's one thing that no. A man cannot call me a bitch, and I'm okay with that. No. Not you calling me. So apparently Maya and Laron were at the club, and a guy came up to Maya that she knew. She was talking to him, shooting a breeze with him, I guess, hugged him, whatever. Laron lost it. You my girl. You supposed to be talking. You're not about to play me like no simp. Laron, what are you what? Y'all not even together. You know what? I'm not even surprised, because a lot of times, and I don't want to generalize this, but a lot of times those guys who play a lot of video games and shit like that, their perspective on reality as it relates to women, as it relates to the real world, is a little skewed. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. But I just don't think that I feel like there's a fine line between a video gamer and an incel. And I'm just being for real, y'all. Get down in the comments and fight me. I don't care. But I feel like there's a fine line between a video gamer and an incel. And Laron was giving me about 4 degrees of separation from an incel, okay? Anyway, Maya sits down to meet with Laron. She was supposed to have her mama. I feel like that was a setup. I feel like she told her mama don't come. This nigga crazy. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to introduce my mama to no nigga, but we're going to play it off. Okay? We're going to play it off like you busy. Because even on the phone, her mama was like, no, I ain't going to be able to make it. I got a lot of things going on. I said, okay. That don't sound like, nah. Maya called her mama and was like, no, ma, don't come. This nigga ain't shit, and I don't plan on talking to him. I don't want you to waste your time. So call me when I get to the restaurant. As soon as I start filming, tell me an excuse of why you can't come. That's exactly what happened. Anyway, there's really no explanation for Laron's behavior. It was unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. And I don't know. I think Maya is treading very lightly because her personality is very delicate and gentle, it seems like. But I hope she kick him to the curb, and it really shouldn't be that much to think about. He need to go. Anyway, Mika and Justin get down to talk to each other, and Justin and Mika have a conversation about how often should you talk to that person that you're dating. So we've already established that Justin is an introvert, and he's been single for a very long time, and he likes his free time, which is fine. That makes sense. But let me ask y'all this. How often do you expect your significant other to reach out to you as you guys are dating, or as y'all are talking in the talking phase? Do you think that person should be messaging you or reaching out to you every hour on the hour, every couple of hours? What is the frequency as what is your frequency expectation of communication in the talking phase, okay? Because right now they haven't even decided whether or not they want to date these people. It's just talking. So I don't know why we're laying expectations out like that. And if we have to lay out expectations, maybe this isn't the person that you want to talk to, because I feel like you naturally talk to the person you want to talk to frequently. Do you know what I mean? So y'all get down in the comments and tell me what y'all think, because I don't know. Anyway, the question again is brought up: is he ready to transition from being a single man to having basically a ready-made family? Is he ready? I'm gonna tell Mika, hell nah, he ain't ready. Okay, he not ready. And I'm not saying it because I don't think Justin is a halfway decent person. You know, I gotta be careful now, because you say somebody halfway decent and the motherfucker embarrass your ass. So I'm trying to be careful. Okay, but what I'm saying is that would be, I'm thinking about it for myself, like me being a single woman with no children, footloose, fancy free, okay, or child free, right? And I go here, I go there, I do what I want. I'm not tied to anyone or anything, okay? And then I get into a relationship with someone who's been married before, with someone who has 2 children, who, you know, there's a lot of responsibility that goes with that. So you go from being able to get up to have Sunday fun day, living footloose and fancy free, to having to go take somebody to football practice and basketball practice, and he done broke his arm. You got to go to the urgent care. Like, there is a lot of responsibility. That's a lot. And I don't know. I really don't. But anyway, Chaz and Vanessa go on a date. I said, they hunched. Y'all done hunched, and I see, ooh, Vanessa, you done gave him some cool. Let me tell you this nigga. Let me tell you how slick this nigga is. Look how slick this nigga is, y'all. Okay, so Vanessa and Chaz sit down. They talking. And they're recapping the conversation. They was like, I haven't talked to you. Vanessa was like, I haven't seen you since you met my sister. And Chaz wanted to hear what the sister thought. Chaz was expecting, Vanessa gave Chaz exactly what he was expecting. Chaz wanted to find out, did your sister see through my bullshit? That's basically what he was looking at, right? Did your sister see through my bullshit, right? Vanessa, cardinal sin. I said, God damn it, Vanessa, you's a silly bitch. I cannot with you, Vanessa. The information that your sister gave you was for you. It was not for you to go back and repeat to that nigga, okay? Because now he's going to be working overtime to try, right, to disillusion you, okay? Okay? To prove your sister wrong, but all the while he know he ain't shit either, okay? So Vanessa go and tell this man, yeah, my sister thinks that you're really smart, and that she thinks that, you know, that you being so smart that you could potentially be manipulative. Girl, why the fuck you thought you should be telling him that? Why did you think that you should tell him that? Girl, oh, that you're manipulative, and that, you know, I'm more into you than you're into me. And then here he go, girl. When I tell you this motherfucker, I said, oh, this nigga is for the motherfucking streets. This nigga is for the motherfucking streets. This nigga said, you know, I may have bought a bouquet, but I bought you too. Okay, I may have bought a gift, but I bought you gold. He said, when I'm in your temple, I worship you. I said, when you in her temple, bitch, y'all done did a grown motherfucking, ooh, y'all in there hunching. I said, they hunching, y'all. They is in a hunching regularly too. I said, oh, because then Vanessa in the back in the confessional was like, yeah, you know, me and Chaz, when we're meeting privately, we don't have any issues. You know, everything is fine. But it's when we get publicly, that's when we start having our issues. I said, girl, that's where it counts. That's where it counts, girl. Okay, Vanessa. Okay, I see you done gave up the puss. And now you're so invested in him, you're not trying to let it go. But you know, deep down in your soul, child, in your first mind, like my grandma used to call it, you know, in your first mind, that nigga ain't shit and he ain't for you. And here she go talking herself out of it. Oh, you know, maybe I'm just trying, maybe I'm still reeling from the way that I was treated earlier. And I'm just, no, girl. You know what it is. You know what's happening, and you need to trust your gut. But anyway, I am going off on a tangent. Patrice and Zoe, they go line dancing. I love me some line dancing. I used to do that when I was a kid. We used to do like the line dancing and things. That's how I got into country music. Child, I had to pull it back because a lot of them country artists, baby, they racist as hell, child. So shout out to Beyonce and all the other country artists that have, all the black country artists that have tapped into that arena, or tap back into that arena, because black folks invented country music as well. Okay, but anyway, so Zoe said that he felt that he left out at the lake house. He saw that Patrice was over there consoling Chaz, and he felt left out. And Patrice said that, she wasn't leaving Alonzo out. She was just being there for the person who needed her there. I said, Chaz ain't need you, girl. Chaz did not need you. You was just hedging your bet. Bitch, I see you, girl. I see you. You either a bird, you're either a bird, okay? You're either a bird or you're hedging your bets. I'm going to lean towards hedging your bets. I don't think you that dumb. I don't. Anyway, I said, Alonzo, child, you got upset with her talking to Chaz? You needed to be upset about her over there crying over William. Honestly, Patrice said it in the confessional. She said she feels like Chaz is more husband material, and it just sounded like she had made her decision that Chaz was going to be the man that she wanted to be with. I just don't understand why she's not being honest with Alonzo. Just be honest with him, because at this point, don't do that. Don't string this man along. We already know he ain't worth it, so just let him go. It's not even that serious. Anyway, and maybe she's holding on to Alonzo because she knows Chaz is still playing games as well. Like, I don't know what's going on. We get to the final ladies lounge. Tommy is asking the women exactly, where they stand. And the love triangle that Patrice says she is. Girl, shut up. Patrice, I'm done with you. Okay, so Chaz, Patrice, and Vanessa. Patrice is saying one thing, Chaz is everything I need him to be. My family likes him. They all think he's a wonderful, godly, just upstanding man. And Vanessa's over here saying, I don't know what the hell Chaz is doing. Chaz is playing in my face. I can't tell whether he like me or not. I don't know what's going on. Patrice in the confessional was like, whatever's going on between Chaz and Vanessa ain't got nothing to do with me. I said, Mama, you need to be paying attention. Again, either you playing the game or you playing games. Cause you either playing the game or you a bird. And I can't tell. I cannot tell. Cause honey, if you really was for real, you would be peeping game and trying to listen to what's going on with Vanessa. Cause girl, that's a Yelp review right there. That's a Yelp review. Okay. But anyway, my thoughts on Vanessa, I really just truly wish that Vanessa would self-eliminate. I'm ready for her to do that, but because her and Chaz have already done the grown up and he got her wrapped around his little finger, I don't think it will happen. And I hate that for Vanessa. I really do. Maya talks about Laron and how Laron is possessive and how he's gotten disrespectful. I hated the fact that she did not say exactly what he said. Laron need to be held accountable for that. That is craziness. You mean to tell me you cussed this lady out and call her a bitch? Are you kidding? When a woman calls another woman a bitch, it's an insult depending on who it's coming from and how it comes out. But when a man call a woman a bitch, oh, that's like a white person calling you an N-word. No. Anyway, I don't like that she protected Laron. I said, girl, you over here protecting Laron. Laron is not about to protect you. He'll call you out your name at any point in time. He don't give a damn. He's already shown you you're dispensable. Anyway, y'all get down in the comments. Tell me what you think about the episode. Ooh, I can't wait for the reunion. Especially now that we know that these people, there aren't any real couples. There are no real couples here, except for Justin and Mika. But we already know they're going to be severed by the time we get to the reunion, okay? Why are you introducing people to family members when you know good and damn well these not the folks that you actually want to date for real in real life? Anyway, y'all get down in the comments. Tell me what you think about the episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.